Hey guys, so as I promised, I am back to do readings on the adjacents. I am going to try to get it all in one go or one video. If it's too long, then I might have to do it in a part 1 and part 2, so just be warned. I'm going to try to, I don't know. We'll see what comes out, okay? I'm just going to let spirit guide this, okay? Before we get started, I do want to, address some things really quick. I wouldn't be me if I wasn't addressing some shit, okay? So let me just make some shit really fucking clear right the fuck now. I thought I made it very clear, like, when I did my reading for the collective, the whole year thing, I thought I made myself pretty freaking clear that if I do a reading on these two, I'm going to read it exactly the way it fucking comes out. Okay? Right the way it fucking comes out. If you don't like that, so fucking what? So fucking what? Okay? I'm not here to blow smoke up your ass, tell you everything is sunshine, rainbows, and puppy dog farts. I made it clear that that's not what I'm here to do, okay? There's a little thing called integrity when it comes to being a reader, okay? And that is something that I value. I put a lot of value into, okay? I do my damnedest, okay, to not allow my own biases, my own wants, to alter or influence my readings in any way, okay? I do a lot of meditation before I do a reading. I cleanse my energy as much as I can. And I've been taking time away from their energy to allow that disconnect so that I can see a little bit more clearly than I would have had I read on them frequently, okay? I'm doing the steps that I already know as a seasoned reader. Yes, I'm a seasoned reader. I've been doing this for 25 fucking years, okay? I know what I'm doing, okay? I know how not to allow my own thoughts and wishes to influence my readings, okay? I can't speak for other readers. I'm not in their heads, but I do know that those people who have experience, years of experience, they tend to have the same policies, okay? So no, I'm not going to tell you what you want to hear just because you feel the need to have every reading justify what your feelings and your beliefs are. That's not how things work, okay? Sometimes things just are as they are, okay? And yeah, I'm not going to change my readings just because there is someone who is fragile in the fandom that can't handle a differing take on something, okay? That maybe what they feel might not be what's really happening, okay? And there are a lot of people in this fandom, unfortunately, that do not have even a single toe, much less an entire foot in reality. Okay. And I keep driving home with you guys to keep one foot firmly planted on the earth for your own sanity, for your own mental health. This is important. So no, I'm not going to just tell you what you want to hear. Okay. If you have this kind of reaction, then maybe readings are not the best place for you. Maybe you need to seek, I don't know, someone to talk to outside of the fandom to maybe gain a little different perspective and maybe a little bit of help working through some of these issues. Okay? Like seriously. That's the reactions that I received from people were fucking insane. Okay? Fucking insane. All because I didn't see Luke and Lukola together yet. And people lost their goddamn minds. Be fucking for real, people. That's ridiculous. And they came to my comment section and decided they wanted to be rude. Well, you know what? Insta-block, and that's going to continue to fucking happen. I'm not going to put up with this bullshit, okay? I'm not here to indulge your twisted beliefs, okay? That's not what I'm here to do. I'm here to give readings to people who actually fucking appreciate them. And thank God I have people who follow me who are fantastic. And I just want to say thank you to all you amazing people who did leave amazing comments and such on my posts, okay? You're who these readings are for. Clearly not for anyone else. If you have a problem with my readings, these are not for you. There's the door. Walk your ass right on through it. Anyways, so guys, I appreciate the good vibes of a good comment and so on and so forth, good interactions. Everybody else, as I've made it very clear, any negativity will be removed from the page immediately. We're not about those low vibrations, okay? They don't have any quarter here. They can go somewhere else. They don't need to stick around. And I am not the motherfucking one, okay? So take your asses on out of here with that bullshit. And I reserve this platform for people who actually have respect and actually come here to have an open mind and hear readings that are objective and might just shine a little light on what's actually happening, God willing. Anyway, so let's get started, all right? If you're still here, that means you actually want to be here. And again, if you don't want to be here, there's the door. Bye. Deuces. All right, so starting off, we're going to do Jake Dunn, all right? Okay, so the beginning placement for Jake Dunn's reading is the message from the inner self, okay? That is the first one here. What I have is Page of Cups and the Ace of Wands, okay? With that, we have the Falcon card, we've got the Magician, and we've got the Ladybug that is accompanying this as clarifiers. And honestly, what I'm picking up this, again, so this position, this is a message from Jake's higher self to him, so his 5D self to his 3D. And because I was asked the 3D, yes, 3D is this realm, okay, our reality, okay, that's what 3D means. 5D is a different realm, it's a spiritual realm, okay, and this is his higher self, his spiritual self speaking to trying to send a message to his in-person self, okay? And sometimes we don't always receive those messages, but this is what I'm getting for that. So what I'm seeing here is there's something new coming into Jake's life. This is a new love offer. This is someone that is very idealistic, someone that, this is a message. This is a message of love that is coming his way, okay? And this is a new connection, okay? This is not an existing connection. This is somebody new in his life. The Ace of Wands is talking about something new, brand new, okay? That is not old, that is new. That is a new beginning, and this is for the Wands, that is a love match. Okay, that is attraction. This is desire, extreme chemistry, that type thing. And what I'm seeing here is this is definitely something that Jake wants. He's been kind of manifesting it, like he's been looking for it in his life, like he's been looking for this. But his higher self is telling him he's going to need to make some changes. He needs to elevate himself, in a way, he needs to kind of, he needs to find some balance in his life, but he also needs, he needs to get in touch with his higher self. Like he's not quite where he needs to be, to receive this, like fully receive this. Like he wants this really badly, but there's some changes in his life that he needs to make in order to fully receive this offer from whoever this person is that's coming into his life. But this is a good offer. This is something that he wants. It's something that's going to make him very happy. And it's definitely going to add balance to his life. Okay. Again, this is something new. All right. So that's his higher self message. In the second position here, that is all about relationships. Okay. It does not have to necessarily be boyfriend, girlfriend. This could be friends, family, coworkers, etc. Okay. For this position, we've got the Ten of Cups in reverse, and we've got the Three of Coins. The clarifying cards, we've got the Archer, the Stork, the World, and then the Ball and Chain came out with the World. What I'm getting from this, oh God, he's kind of been living a very or presenting a unauthentic relationship. Take that as you will. This is a relationship that is more of a collaboration, a team effort. I'm wondering what that could be. Yeah, but this inauthentic relationship, it's definitely, it needs some changing. So what I'm seeing here, I see a matchmaker here. Oh, better yet, with the Archer, what I'm seeing is your go-to guy or gal. Okay, it's like friends helping friends is what I'm getting here. Friends helping friends. This inauthentic relationship / collaboration. But I'm seeing, I do see in here that there is a big change happening to that connection, where it looks like they're moving on from that particular connection, or the relationship in that manner. I do feel like it's something that has made Jake feel very trapped, and honestly kind of feeling a little codependency with this person, which let's just face it, we all know who this is. Let's just face it, we all know who this is. There is a sense of codependency. Like, well, I don't need to put myself out there because I have my go-to gal here right next to me. So I don't need to put my heart on the line, right? I don't need to put myself out there. But I do see a big change with the world. The world is talking about completions of cycles. Okay, so it's the ending of one cycle, beginning of a new one, and it's about, with the Stork. Combine that with the Stork, you got this change. Okay, departing from the current status quo. Okay, whatever this relationship is right now, they're going to be departing from the way that it is. Okay, now, do I think that they're going to end their friendship? No, I don't see that happening. I don't see anything that indicates an ending to a friendship here. But again, like I said in my Lukola reading, I don't think things are exactly the way that they appear. Okay, and I also don't think they're not. I feel like there have been some blurred lines. Okay, I keep hearing the song Blurred Lines in my head every time I think of Jake and Lukola and their connection. It's that Blurred Lines, song going in my head over and over and over again. And again, that codependency, that's where you blur your lines, like, okay, well, we're just friends. We're really just here for each other. But you also start depending on one another in a way that, it probably isn't healthy. Probably is not exactly healthy. And it does tend to block progression in both their lives. So I'm feeling Jake is definitely at this point feeling that this change is happening or about to happen, or a needed change to happen. Okay, so moving on. We've got the challenge position. In the challenge position, we have the Page of Wands, the Ten of Swords, and then clarifiers, we've got the Heart, Stars, and Grasshopper. Now, something I find very interesting about this particular layout here, the way things just kind of happen to fall. If we're looking at this, you'll see that the Page of Wands is at the top, okay? And the Page of Wands, I really feel like this person who's very charismatic, lovable, a very creative type individual. I feel like this is the same person as the Page of Cups and the Ace of Wands. That is the same person being spoken of, okay? That is that new love interest. What I find funny, not funny, haha, but ironic funny or weird funny, is that the Ten of Swords, which is a very heavy card, okay, is in between this Page of Wands, this new love interest, and these clarifying cards that are all really great. I mean, we've got the Heart that talks about love and desire and romance, passion. You've got the Stars that talks about wishes coming true and falling in love, miracles. And you've got the Grasshopper that's talking about leaps of faith and luck and so on, prosperity, all these great things, okay? But what lays between these, what kind of lays in between these things, kind of blocking this Page of Wands from these great things, is the Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords is standing in between these. And again, this is the challenge position, okay? So what's truly challenging Jake at this time? And I feel like what's truly challenging him is whatever happened to cause this Ten of Swords mentality, okay? That is having somebody stab you in the back and break your trust, okay? That is somebody who really hurt him in the past. It caused a heartbreak. And it's caused him to not really want to allow someone someone like this Page of Wands into his heart. Okay? And that's kind of sad. I'm not going to lie. That's actually really sad. But it seems very clear that there is something, some situation in Jake's past that is causing him to kind of put up a roadblock in his own life, okay? And that is that Ten of Swords. And that is Jake's challenge, okay? He needs to be able to let go and allow someone actually in, okay? For the solutions position, we've got the Hangman, the Devil, and we got clarifiers, the Owl, the Clock, and the Child. Okay, so, okay. Okay, so just, I feel like Jake hasn't been living his true, authentic life. He hasn't been embracing his true, authentic self, not in the public realm. He seems a very open person, very, how do you say this? Accepting person, okay? Open-minded person. But for some reason, he is not allowing himself to be fully open with who he truly is. In whatever capacity that comes in, I'm not calling anybody out, okay? I'm going to read it like I see it, but I'm also not going to be calling anybody out on certain things, okay? Shit ain't happening. I'm just going to say he needs to embrace his true authentic self, which he is not doing, okay? He's instead living a shadow self life, okay? A shadow of who he truly is, okay? And so what I'm seeing here, the solution is letting that go, okay, and embracing his true self, having that aha awakening moment, gaining a new perspective. The owl talks about secrets being lifted. See the timing, the tick tock, time is now, okay? He needs to open his mouth, because this Page of Cups, Page of Wands person, whoever that is, they're not going to wait around forever, okay? It is time for a new beginning, okay? And it's time to embrace that new beginning. And that is what the solution is being presented, okay? Like, if you were to choose the solution, there's a chance he's going to find the happiness that he's looking for, okay? So that is the solution to his challenge here. Again, letting stuff go. Like, maybe he was burnt in the past. Maybe there's a reason why. We don't know what happened to him in his life. We don't know him. Okay, so maybe something did happen in his past to shape why he is so reluctant to live his own authentic life. But maybe he has a good reason for it. Okay, maybe he has a good reason. So personally, I would rather be a little bit more, give him the benefit of the doubt here, because we honestly, we just don't know. We don't know. And I will say, Nicola is a really good person. And if she trusts him, if he's someone that she enjoys spending time with, then he can't be all bad. Okay? Let's just face it. He can't be all bad, guys. If Nicola finds value in his company and in him as a friend, as a person in her life, and wants him in her life in some capacity, then he can't be all bad. Okay? I do think that she has pretty good taste there. Okay? All right, so to the outcome for Jake Dunn. What I'm seeing here, we've got actually 3 cards that came out. We have the 4 of Swords, the 5 of Cups, and then we have the 7 of Coins, which is interesting. The supporting cards here, we've got the Sith, we've got the Birds, and the Head of the Pack. What I'm getting here, honestly, is, at first it's going to be a little scary, and he's, but it's all about healing. There's going to be like a moment of needing to go within a little, like do some introspection, you know what I mean, in his own head. And he's going to have to he's going to be dealing with his emotional baggage. Okay. He's going to be dealing with that. And it is going to be very much like the Sith and like ripping the Band-Aid off. Okay. And just, it's time to do it. Like sudden, just immediate release. Just do it, get it over with. Okay. But he needs to deal with that baggage. And again, he needs to open his mouth. He needs to communicate, speak his truth, take the lead on that. Again, kind of like, just get it done. Get it done. Like, grow some balls, man. like I've been yelling at Luke about, grow some damn balls. Grow up, man. Yeah, you might be 24, but you're still technically a freaking adult, dude. Okay. Time to grow up. But I do see, I see with the 7 of Coins, that is the promise. Okay. That's the promise. If you deal with this stuff, it's not going to be fucking easy. It's not. You're going to have to deal with your baggage. You're going to have to deal with the mental health issues that are there. Okay, as a result of whatever happened in the past, whatever is causing this blockage, whatever is causing him this grief, he has to deal with it. And that's not easy. It's kind of like cleaning out your closet. Things always get messier before they get better. And that's what that's the feeling that I'm getting. It's going to get messier before it gets better. But that 7 of Coins is a promise that it is going to get better, and that he's going to, reap what he sows, okay, in a good way, okay? This is about the harvest. It's about things paying off, okay? What things that you invest in, it will pay off in the long run. And in this case, he's investing in himself. Okay? What better thing to invest in than yourself and your own mental health and your own true, authentic self? I mean, that's a great thing to invest in. Okay? So I do see some it being difficult, but it is worth it for him. Okay? Bottom of the deck here, I've got the Knight of Wands, and we've got the Church. Again, this is this new love interest coming in, okay? And it's about changes. It's about gaining confidence in who you are, and that seems to be the underlying message for Jake, is to gain confidence in who you are, embrace who you are, love who you are, and you know what? Say fuck it, It is what it is. And when you do that, you're going to find love. On the bottom of the Oracle deck is the Church card. Again, that's, to me, that right there, that talks about relationships, traditional relationships. That's a connection with another person that it's going to kind of, almost like you're making somebody your family. It's not necessarily marriage. It does talk about marriage. But this is a connection with somebody who shares his belief system. This is someone that it's a deep connection, shared values. And yes, it's a relationship of a traditional kind, so whether that traditional kind is in whatever form that comes in. Okay. I'm not going to say traditional as in like man, woman. It is whatever his true, authentic form comes in. Okay, so we're just going to leave that door wide open for him to interpret whatever that is. Okay, but he's got to know that people will love him and embrace him regardless. He's got a good support group around him. He needs to lean on them, and that's what I'm really feeling for him. He needs to go ahead and just embrace things. He's got the support. Go for it. Embrace it. Okay, so messages from the universe. I've got, and this is the Akashic Records, I've got warrior spirit, relentless commitment to challenges, approaches life as a personal battle, here to master your forceful nature. It does look like he has a battle in front of him. It's never easy. It's just not easy. I'm not going to make assumptions, okay? But if it's what I think it could be, I've gone through this with several of my friends. It is not easy. But I can say that ultimately it's worth it, and they're much happier as a result. So you will be loved. Understand that, okay? I drew a fuck it card. I don't know how this fits in, but I just thought it was fucking funny. You stirred the shit pot. What do you expect? I love these cards. They're fun. I don't know how that fits in, but still, it's fun. All right? So sue me. Whatever. Okay, guys. Let's move on. We're gonna do Antonia next. Okay. So, same setup as Jake's reading, okay? The first section here is all about the message from your higher self. So for Antonia, this is her 5D energy, higher self trying to communicate a message to her 3D self, okay? And for this position, what I have here is the Page of Coins, the Ten of Swords, got the Loons, the Light Bulb, and the House. And honestly, what's coming to my mind right now is kind of like a warning to her from her higher self. She wants to achieve these goals. Okay, I feel like she has this goal of her work and her ambitions in life things that she wants. Like, she wants to be recognized. We all know she wants to be Insta-famous. She wants to live that Hailey Beaver lifestyle. But that's what she wants. She wants to be an influencer. She wants to be the it girl online. Okay, that's what she wants. Like, we all know that. She wants to be a model. She wants to have all these doors open to her. But she's not achieving what she wants necessarily. And what I'm seeing is kind of like, so I see a breakup. Okay, with the Ten of Swords, that's a breakup. Obviously, there's some backstabbing going on, the ending of something, failure to achieve stuff. But I also feel this is failure in a relationship. Like, the breakup energy surrounding Antonia is really heavy, and it has been that way for a long time, though. Okay, I'm not sure why her energy is still connecting to Luke's. Why she's still there, why she's still present in his life. It just doesn't seem like he wants her there. At least his energy isn't putting that off. And it does. He puts off a lot of breakup energy, and she's putting off breakup energy here. Like, this is her. And I feel like, honestly, a lot of letdown on her higher self. Like, she focused so much on trying to go the easy route. That's what's coming to my mind. Like, you wanted to go about the easy way, and it didn't fucking work for you. You should have focused on hard work and putting your energy where it should be in order to achieve your goals. And I feel like this is because she wanted Luke to elevate her. She wanted Luke to be the launch for her, kind of like Justin Bieber was for Hailey. You know, she wanted that easy route to fame that dating a famous person would bring her. Well, here's the thing. Luke, yes, is famous, but not Justin Bieber level famous. Not even close. Guys, like, yes, we know who he is because we're fans of Bridgerton, okay? And we became fans of him as a result, okay? But outside of the Bridgerton universe, most people do not know who Luke Newton is, okay? So his influence does not pull the kind of weight that she was hoping it would, okay? Like, and especially taking off, like, the whole summer, like that hot boy summer, and not like taking advantage of, you know, the heat that was on him for season 3 and really trying to monetize on that. It did cause a delay in his career advancement. So, and also with his recognition, like, yeah, like Nicola's being recognized left and right. And yeah, he did get that People magazine position, even the center fold. But if you were to take that magazine to just a random person and ask them if they know who that guy is, they're not going to know who he is. Okay? I mean, that's just a reality. Okay? Nothing bad on him. In fact, I feel like this is such a disservice to Luke because he's an amazing actor. He has such talent. He is, I mean, God, you guys saw that freaking season 3. Like, he was so good. Like, holy shit, he was so good. And you know what? He deserves to have the recognition. He deserves these good opportunities. But again, I really feel like he listened to the wrong fucking people. You know, he got bad advice from people in his life, and he listened to the wrong people. He chose the wrong path. And hopefully we'll be making a course correction. And I do feel like he is possibly making that course correction right now. Fingers crossed, prayers up. But again, I feel like she was trying to manifest her desires and her wants and her hopes, and she's discovering right now, and her higher self is trying to convey to her that, dude, it didn't work. It's not working. You putting all your eggs in Luke's basket got you no fucking where, okay? Like, she wanted to, like, lock his ass down, okay, and make him belong to her, and, like, wanted to ride his fame with him. And I just don't, I feel like the energy is telling her that no, that's not going to work. But here's the good bit of news, though. I mean, she could still excel in her career if she is to put in the work. The Page of Coins is all about laying the foundation and putting the work in. Okay, it's all about hard work and, you know, ambitions and stuff like that. Just because it didn't work out by trying to hitch your ride, you know, to fame on the back of someone else, doesn't mean that she can't do it herself, you know, given some hard work and some effort. She just didn't want to do that. She wanted the easy route. And yeah, like, truly, that was her deepest desires here. But yeah, I think that enlightenment could possibly be getting through to her now. I think maybe she could be having that aha moment going, oh, fuck, this didn't work out, and he didn't get me where I thought he would. And he didn't invite me into his, you know, all my hopes and dreams just did not manifest with him. You know, I see family roots, foundations and stuff like that. But the Ten of Swords is talking about a breakdown of all those things. All those things that she hoped for and wanted, breaking down. Fully breaking down, okay? And I do feel like it could be her own fault. Okay, that's where the backstabbing's coming in. Okay, moving on. The next section here, the next column here, that is, that's a relationship. Okay, this is relationships. Again, doesn't have to necessarily be boyfriend, girlfriend. It could be friends, family, but no, that's not what we're talking about. It definitely is, definitely her connection with Luke. And yikes. Oh, goodness. Okay, so what I have here is the Knight of Coins with the Five of Wands. Clarifiers, I've got the Rider, the Tornado, and the Mountain. Y'all, that ain't good. Just saying, it's not good. I mean, the Nine of Coins, I guess, could be good. It's not a bad card. But what's sticking out to me is on your own in freedom. Again, breakup energy. The Five of Wands is all about chaos. It's about missed opportunities, tempers flaring, opposition. It's just add that to the Ten of Swords. This is all about breakups. And then clarifiers, you've got a message coming forward with the Rider, news coming forward. I really feel like if Luke, okay, with the Tornado and the Mountain, okay, let me just say this. Let me put that out there, because the Tornado is all about breakups. It is about a storm brewing, a total wreck, the end. Mountains are obstacles, problems, pride, stubborn, delays, barriers, cold indifference. And I've always felt like Luke was very kind of indifferent when it comes to Antonia. Like he always, his energy always comes off that way. Like he had her around kind of for a good time type energy. Like, you know what I mean? Like it was just fun, not serious kind of thing. Okay. So what I'm feeling here when I'm seeing this, I feel like if he hasn't already broken things off with her, and again, I really feel like these two have been off and on, off and on, off and on, off and on. And they have broken up multiple times. And again, I feel like there's no real future for this connection. it is going to end up in ruin one way or another. Sooner or later, it's going to end in ruin. It just depends on how, like, the amount of pain depends on how long they're willing to drag this shit out. In my opinion, they've dragged this out way longer than it should have. This should have ended months ago. But, yeah, I mean, just not good decisions. Bad decision making here. Deciding to give it another go. It's not worth it, guys. Again, stop trying to make something work. Like, think about this in your own life, okay? Just think of this for your own life. If it's not meant to be, stop trying to make it, okay? Not everybody is meant to be in your life forever. Some people are only meant to be there for a season, okay? Think of that Medea quote, okay? In fact, I found it. One of my amazing followers posted it to my YouTube, so I took a snapshot of it, and I'm going to upload it to my TikTok probably tonight. But I want you to listen to this, okay? I want you to go listen to it. The message in it is really profound. So I really feel like most people could benefit from the message that Tyler Perry puts into that. It is, yeah, it's deep. It's some deep stuff. Okay, so anyway, so as I said, if he hasn't already broken up with her, I feel like the breakup is coming soon, okay? And yeah, I mean, I do still see a lot of arguing and fighting, and I really honestly don't understand why she's still in his energy, why she's still around, why she's still a factor. But I really do feel that, you know, the time is coming soon that he's going to finally put his foot down and be done 100%. There's been a lot of those back and forth. How you're going to know, though, that she is truly out of the picture, he's going to unfollow her, okay? Spirit's been screaming that at me for months now. That is how you are going to know that you can put her aside and no longer consider her as a possibility, okay? Until he does that, we can't rule her out, okay? Never sleep on that chick, okay? She's crafty. She seems to keep weaseling herself back in and out. When he's finally done, he will unfollow her and we will know, okay? I feel like that news, that delivery, that could be public, okay? And that's how we're going to know. Okay, so the challenge position here, we've got the Ace of Cups in reverse, and we have the Judgment. Along with that, we have the Albatross, the Yarn, and the Man. Okay, so what I'm getting here is her challenge is she's holding on to something that is holding her back. You know, this connection with Luke is holding her back from realizing her own dreams and her own progression in life. You know, not only is Luke being held back, but she is too. Like, it is a two-way street here. Okay, she has her own destiny that she needs to fulfill. She has her own path, and she can't get to that while she's still holding on to this shit with Luke. Okay, and I do feel like she is clinging to that, clinging hard to it. And you know what? Yeah, I also keep feeling like, girl, have some self-respect. Love yourself a little. Stop trying to cling to somebody who just doesn't want you. You're like, I wouldn't put up with something like that. As much as I love Luke Newton, and I do love Luke Newton, he wouldn't treat me that way because I'd be out. You know, like the first moment, be out. The moment I felt like he didn't really want to be with me, deuces, I'm out of here because I have too much self-respect to stick this out. Okay. He knows where he wants to be, and it's not with her. I don't know what she has on him that keeps him coming back, but I mean, I don't know. I have my theories on that. Again, I feel like sometimes I think he has a bad codependency issue. I think we've pulled codependency issues for this man for months and months and months. He doesn't like to be alone, okay? And sometimes people who don't like to be alone, they'll stick it out in a bad situation. I can testify to that. I have people in my life that I love dearly that have put themselves in really bad relationship situations, all because they can't be alone. They don't like being alone. And some people, they don't like getting out of a relationship until they've secured another one to just easily move into. It's not healthy. It's not a healthy mentality, but some people are just like that. And that's kind of what I get from Luke. He just needs something lined up before, and that's a problem all in itself. Okay, we already talked about that. But for her, I just feel like she's, yeah, she needs her aha moment, her awakening, and she needs to grow some damn self-respect. She had this, again, she's feeling a lot of guilt, a lot of shame, a lot of regrets when it comes to this connection with Luke. It has its own complicated circumstances also. A lot of strings being attached here, and I don't know what those strings are. Again, we get kind of a block on these people because we don't have permission to read on them, so I don't really know what these strings are, but I feel like the strings are attached to stuff, and it's also preventing her from moving forward and preventing him from moving forward. It's not good. Somebody get this chick some scissors. Okay, so for the solutions position here. Okay, we've got the 9 of Swords, the 3 of Swords. Not good. We've got Butterfly, the Eagle, and the Clouds. Jesus Christ. Okay, with the Butterfly, I'm feeling she needs to embrace the change that is inevitably coming her way. She needs to deal with the loss. Okay, the ending of this. The 9 of Swords, and the 3 of Swords all talk about depression and heartbreak and trauma and like lost love, and it's just all not good. Okay, it's not good stuff. But what I'm feeling is like she needs to handle this. She needs to accept things that just as they are, accept that not everything's going to work out. She needs to accept the ending of this connection. And she needs to embrace it, because with that embracing this change, she has a chance to make changes and start new. Okay. That when you end something, that means something new has the opportunity to grow and take over. Okay. But because she's not doing that, it's just, yeah, I mean, she's just running into problems. She keeps hesitating moving on. And I don't know why, because the opportunity to move forward, I mean, she's going to find her happiness. She needs to let go. She needs to let go. She needs to reinvent herself and do this on her own. Okay. Like, you can't rely on other people for your progression in life. You need to do it yourself. And I think there's a lot of maturing that needs to happen here, and maturing and just dealing with this heartbreak head on. Okay, I feel like that is what she needs to do. I think that's the solution here. Is just go ahead and accept it, accept the change, accept it, and move on. Okay. The outcome position here is the 10 of Wands and the 8 of Coins. Again, I feel like things are not going to go great for her for a while. But I feel like if she embraces her work, throws herself into work and her efforts into finding work and mastering her skills and her talents and things like that, that she is eventually going to have some progress. Okay. With the fish, it's a lot about money and commerce and resources. Again, there's some networking that she can do. She needs to take advantage of the things and people she already has in her life. People that can help her in her field that are there, not just hitching her ride to somebody who's semi-famous. The Milky Way here is about networking. Again, networking, looking for her own spotlight, drumming up her own publicity, hopefully not connected to Luke. Okay. Oy. But I do feel like there is a chance that she is going to try something like, because with the fox here, I do feel like there's her being crafty and cunning and doing something out of her own self-interest. And with this, I see the fame and the spotlight and social media. So there is a chance she might try to pull some shit. Just saying. But, and I think if she does that, that's where that collapse, that Ten of Wands is going to be coming in. So I feel like her future outcome, if she is to go down that route, she's going to regret it. Okay, she's going to regret it, and it will affect her possibilities of work. However, if she were to focus on her career, if she was to focus on letting the shit go and moving on and working on her craft and getting her own networking system together and working hard, she will find the success that she's looking for, just in a different manner, okay? It's going to come to her differently because she's going to have to put in the work for it, okay? Okay, so on the bottoms of the deck, okay, again, the underlying message here, I've got the Justice card, karmic lessons, damn straight, right there. I also am seeing legal matters. I do feel like there are still legal matters at play here. There's always seems to be legal issues when it comes to Antonia and Luke. And I do feel like this is connected to Luke. I drew the Man card. And right underneath the Man card is the Wheel of Fortune, which is talking about fate and karma. And yeah, you get what you deserve. I don't know what the fuck that's about. Because again, blockage. There are blocks for some reason when it comes to these legal matters that none of us have been able to crack. Again, we don't have permission to read on them. So there's just going to be some things that are like that for us, unfortunately. Until they give me permission to read on them, this is going to stay a mystery. Sorry. Okay, so the Akashic Record. Okay, the message I have for Antonia from the universe is listen. You're being asked to listen to your inner voice. It's been guiding you to do something or say something, and it's time to act on its wisdom. A fucking man. Okay, and last but not least, we've got the fuck it cards. God, I can't shit you not. Okay, first one that came out was stop focusing on the damn shit. That sounds like me. And then the next card also sounds like me. Get the fuck over it. Oh, God. Fucking love these cards. They're so much fun. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed these. I hope that you got something out of it. Again, not a whole lot has changed. But I do feel like maybe we got a little bit more insight onto the connections between the adjacents and Luke and Lukola and what could possibly be coming down the line for them. And again, you know, you had my rant earlier. I hope that those who needed that message get it. And the rest of you guys, you fucking rock. I love you. Keep being awesome. And yeah. Anyways, guys, as always, be blessed and bless others. Take care.